everyone, it's the Witchy Stitchers.
I'm Charlene.
And I'm Morgan.
We are coming to you with a quick video. We apologize for not getting it done yesterday. Yesterday was crazy, and today is proving to be
Just crazy.
almost as crazy. So I think we're going to cruise through everything and love you and leave you because we've got to get back to stuff. And we knew that if we didn't get done today, we weren't going to get it done this week.
Yep.
So thank you for our returning viewers. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Looks like our numbers have really jumped.
Just a little bit, yeah.
We're almost to 400, so when we hit that mile marker, we will do a drawing for some giveaways. So tell your friends, bribe your family, you know, the usual stuff. It's been nice. We're supposed to hit, I think Preston said we're supposed to get into the 80s today. So.
Ew, gross. But I'm not working.
Yeah, no. As far as my stitch count for the month, I have not hardly sewn at all this month. Like I said, September's been busy, and what's today? Today's the middle 15th. Of the month. Yeah. I'm a little bit over 3,000 for the month, and I'm a smidge over 124,000 for the year. I will be really surprised if I hit 130 this month because
That's going to hurry it.
it's going to really hurry it because there's just... And I've got a ton of stuff that I wanted to get done.
I know, I did too.
We participated in the magazine challenge, and I don't know about Morgan, but I have not done one of them. Yeah, so...
We're doing Sampler September, and I've worked on the same 2 projects for pretty much all the homework. I pulled out a Hate instead of a Sampler this last week.
Yeah, so. It's just been busy. So, that being said, would you like me to go first, or do you want to do your fabric first?
I was just saying, can I show these pretties?
Absolutely. So somebody got Dying Happy this weekend.
I did. So
they're gorgeous.
Can't find Pogo. So Mom and I decided to participate in the Owl Forest Sow.
Yes.
So this is the piece I dyed for mine.
That's really nice.
And originally it was supposed to be green, but I added some gray and some black to it, so I got this really pretty misty. And
yeah.
There's green in it. There's little speckles of it.
Yeah. It's going to be enough to accentuate it.
It is. I think it's going to be really pretty. So that's one's mine.
Very pretty.
And then I did... So for Mom's Owl
I wanted
Forest...
more of a green.
Yeah. So I did... Oh,
it's really washing out. Like, really
there we go.
Out. Yeah?
Oh, sort of. Okay, so this is a really pretty light green. I used peacock green on this and coffee.
Yeah, coffee.
And so that's where it's at.
I think it's going to be gorgeous. We're hoping we can get started on that in the next week or so.
Okay, let's not hold our breath.
And then, first day of fall is 21st, 22nd?
22nd.
So I am going to be starting the shabby...
Autumn?
Did we grab it?
No.
The Shabby Autumn Sampler. It's Couture. Is that the
Couture?
I'll have it and show you guys next week. Anyway, I started the summer one with... was it Mania?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it's oranges and...
It was red, but it turned pink.
Pink. I can't...
It's not really sure. It was really light. It was really bright when I started.
And the border that goes around all of it is 844. So I think that...
I think doing it light like this was going to really pop
really
those
complement
colors.
it. Yeah, I think so too. You did a good job.
So that was my happy dyeing time this week.
And I started a new quilt. So I finished 2 quilts last week, which... Did we show both of those? I think I showed both of them in the last video. But I started a new quilt. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to hold up pieces and you guys can just play along like we are. So, Dana, you don't have to hold them close. We don't want to pick out all of my mess ups.
Ignore her.
So, there's 16 pinwheels in said quilt. There are, oops, I think I got all the pinwheels that I had done.
So.
I've only got 17 or 19, 17 I think of the blocks done, and I have to have 80.
There's only 6 here, so you have 10 more to go.
there's the 2 cats that I have finished so
Look at
far.
their cute little noses.
And I got out all of my Halloween fabric, and I have to have 16 stars. So every star will have a different piece of fabric for the center. Because
That one's just perfect. I think
Um,
she did that one on purpose.
I did.
And that one.
and this one. Oh, here's a couple more pinwheels I missed. Sorry, guys. And then, oh, we're missing. I did a bat too.
I don't know where he is. He was
He's
in the
probably
pile.
still on the cutting table.
Oh, well.
And then candy corns. The candy corns were paper pieced. So, anyway,
Yay.
that's what I've been working on. I don't know if I'm going to get to work on it again today. I hope so. But like I said, it's just been,
It's been a day.
it's been a week. It's been a month. And it's not anything bad. Well, we got some really bad news this morning, but
Yesterday was kind of crappy too.
yesterday was kind of crappy too. Today was really crappy. But you know
Hey.
what? It can always be worse.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. So, I don't know how much I showed you last week. I know I showed it, but I don't know how much. I don't remember where I was when we done our video. But last week's Nail Hill Monday was Paisley Pumpkin. And I sincerely think that the next time this comes out, I will have a finish. I need to finish around here, and then a little bit here, and then I have the Lazy Daisies on the pumpkin, and then the button, and that's all I've got left. So I'm hoping that October, when this comes out, and the spinny wheelie thingy, whatever we call
Wheel
it,
of Death.
that too, that I'll be able to get it done. So that's my goal.
Cool.
How about you?
So I worked on my Jack and Sally,
That's very nice.
and I'm just working away. I procrastinated until Sunday again to work on
I think she's
this.
procrastinating. I think we're busy.
Whatever makes you feel happy. I'm procrastinating.
Right now, my coffee's making me happy. And look at
Okay.
this. It's a left-handed cup, I think. I don't know. But it makes me happy. So
For
you
us
just-
that are ambidextrous, I can drink out of a left-hand cup.
I can write ambidextrous. I can't drink coffee that way. Do you want me to make a mess
Not on
on
video.
video?
Anyway, this is where I'm at.
That's why we don't have nice things.
So this is going to come out again. It's actually getting loved twice this week.
So pretty.
So my goal here, and don't hold your breath. My goal here,
That's going to be the cover shot
yeah.
because YouTube hates me.
My goal here is to finish a page, but I don't know if I'm going to get that far.
So while she's putting it up, and before we continue, I wanted to give a shout out to Stacy. We really enjoyed our Zoom the other night. We always enjoy your company. And to the ladies that we had the pleasure of meeting, because there were several new ones that we had never
And
met
our
before.
new stalkers.
And our new stalkers. That's always nice. So thank you for that. But we enjoyed seeing you. So moving forward, I pulled this one out. I don't consider it a sampler. Maybe it is because the border is
I think
kind
it's a
of
sampler.
repetitive. Hell, I don't know. It says Historical Sampler Company, so maybe it is.
I think it is.
Anyway,
We're gonna
this is
say
what
it
it
is.
looks like. And I pulled it out because one of the Enchanted Stitches homeworks was you had to do something that had a cat,
Oh,
an
how
elephant,
ironic is that that's what we're showing now.
or a dolphin in it, or something cotton candy.
Or that's something
And
that looks like cotton candy.
This was the only thing I had that had a cat in it. And
Believe
this
it or
is
not.
from World of Cross Stitch. I don't know. It's from World of Cross Stitch. So I put in 250 some stitches in it. Basically, I worked on that middle motif. They look like little goofy horseshoes. And I
Oh,
did the
cute.
thing around it. So I was happy with it. This is a lot of fun to work on. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun to get done. It won't be done for Halloween this year, but
I thought you wanted to get our Nestor done.
that's my goal for having it done. This one won't get done,
No, but the other one we
but
will.
maybe next year.
That's a nice goal.
You know,
We can add that into our pile that we want to get done.
maybe. I don't know. I've got a lot in that pile I want to get done, and 100 projects.
Yeah, but we both have goals that we want to get set.
We have a lot of goals.
We do.
What's
So
next?
I worked on Deep Ocean for the same challenge she has. Now for me it wasn't so hard to go and find a dolphin or a cat or something like that.
Rub it in.
So I worked
This
on
is for
that.
tigers at their young.
I'm not at the edge, I'm 5 away from the edge of the page up here.
Okay. Good job.
And I'll just work
And your pretty needle minder.
I am. Debbie, we
So
have matching
pretty.
needle minders now.
And Potato's around here somewhere.
I was gonna
She
say, I'll
works
go
by
find
work.
Poe here in a second.
We'll, thank you for making her famous.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't remember what all
And
we
thanks for
worked on this
blaming
one.
Mama on making you work on your coffee.
I'm hoping that one comes out next week. I'm hoping a lot of things happen, but it's
I'm
just,
hoping time will stop so I can actually get stuff done.
it's just we're busy. And I don't really know what we're doing.
Work and school is on my agenda.
I feel like all I've done this morning was wait for her to get her studies done, and laundry, and I got potato salad making for supper. Because I thought potato salad and cheeseburgers on the grill.
Sounds really
Because
good.
it's 80-some degrees and it still feels like it's flipping July. Moving on.
Stop complaining. We could be burning up.
We could be burning up. It could be much worse. So, I worked on this one for 2 challenges. I don't know what I worked on this one for. I love this one. This is so much fun. And we started this one on the 4th of July.
And we pulled it out on Friday
We pulled it
because
out on Friday for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Look at a calendar if you don't know what we're talking about. So, I got a lot done.
And if
I
you
had
don't know
only
what
put
day that
in-
is, look it up.
I had started this one, like I said, on the 4th of July, and I had only put in 100 and whatever stitches for my start. I put in, oh golly, how many did I put in?
Well, you put into a
400
challenge,
and,
so.
480, no, this one's got almost 500 I put into it this week.
Wow.
So I finished, oh, my lighting is terrible. I finished this motif,
I think I set it
Finished
down
this
stuff on my
motif.
camera again.
came over and I worked on these little banners. That's what those are called, banners.
There we go.
And then worked on this one. I need to stitch in the rest of it. This is linen, is the white is the color of it. So I only did a little bit of that. And then I came down and I started working on this star. And that's where I stopped at. So but this one is a lot of fun. And Morgan dyed our fabrics. It's 18 count. I think it's 18.
No, I think this is 16.
No, this is 18.
It shrunk.
This is 18. Anyway, and then she did a blue,
I did a
So
water
it's-
dye.
very similar to what Misty did for hers.
I think she used.
She did Picture This plus Sterling. And I think I like Morgan's a little bit better. It's more blue. It gives them
Which-
more the
Patriotic.
patriotic outside feel.
Yeah. So
I know you guys get that.
I worked on the same one. I went over. Can I have your help? I need you to hold this for me.
Oh, Vanna.
Thank you. So I actually finished a motif. And I came over to the basket and I did the little flower. And then I went down and I did my flag. And
So pretty.
I did it for obvious reasons and just because
It is.
I love our flag.
Ironically, I'm wearing it today too. That wasn't even planned. Alright, so we both did our Liberty Quaker. So I worked on, and I still have this one in another challenge. So, quick side note. So when I was a kid growing up, my mom and dad got a miniature poodle. You know, those little tiny 12-pound rats on
Yeah,
acid.
little things.
We had cow dogs, but we got this little dog to have in the house, mainly for me. My dog had gotten ran over, and I wanted another dog in the house. And my dad was a severe asthmatic, and so he was anything with a lot of hair, cats, dogs, stuff like that, in the house, it caused him to have problems with his breathing. Poodles, as most of you know, they don't shed. What little they shed is not that much. Anyway, so they went and they got this dog for me. And she was what they call an apricot color. So, and we pondered and pondered her name, and we ended up naming her Dusty. And she had, behind her ears back here, it was almost red. So it would blend in, and she had like these little red feathers coming out of behind her ears. Coolest dog in the world. I taught her to ride in a bike. I taught her to ride my horse. And yes, she would ride my horse. My horse wasn't huge. He was a cross between a Shetland and a big horse, bigger horse. But I never rode with a saddle ever. And to this day, I am still terrified of saddles. I will ride when the moment
needed.
calls for it, especially if I'm running cows, because obviously there's a need there. But I hate riding with a saddle.
I just don't like them in general.
Well, I taught you to ride bareback.
Exactly.
Anyway, I could stick my foot out, and my dog, Dusty, and mind you, she's a little tiny 12-pound dog, would jump on my foot, on my knee, and onto my lap, and she would sit on my horse's, his name was Patches. She would sit on his withers, and away we would go. And this dog went, if that horse was leaving the property, the dog was leaving the property. She went everywhere with me. In fact, the only time she didn't go with me on the horse was when we were running cows, because, again, I was in a saddle, and it wasn't safe. And she would get very mad, and she would pout at me. And she would get so mad that she would go down to the corral, and she would roll in a fresh pile of cow shame and come in the house just to make a green statement with that white apricot-colored fur. There's your history of Charlene and why I'm the way I am. That being said, I also rode my bike everywhere. Long story short, for a very, very short period of time in my life, we had to live away from the ranch because of my dad's job. We still had the ranch, but we had to live away from it. And instead of having my horse, because we had to live in town for his job, we lived in town, and so I had my bike. And my mom and dad bought me a 3-speed bike, and bought me this really cool white basket with all these little flowers on it, like pink, yellow, and orange. And I taught Dusty to ride in the basket. When I saw this picture, I had to stitch it. Mind you, I didn't wear dresses, like, ever until I got into my professional career as an adult.
I don't even wear dresses anymore.
Yeah, I don't even own a dress now.
I have two, and I don't even wear them.
Yeah, but this picture was just like, oh my god, that's my dog, that's me. So, anyway, I have to stitch this one because it reminds me of my dog. So, it's out of World of Cross Stitching. Can you guys tell I am obsessed with this magazine?
If they ever went out of business,
I would be
we'd
heartbroken.
done.
So, that's my little girl. If I could figure out a way to amend it to look like a horse with a dog on it, I guarantee you it would happen. But I am not that talented.
We are not Miss Secret Cell.
No, she's amazing. So this is what I have done so far. Obviously her dress and her arm a little bit. So, and I still have a little bit left to do in it. I don't remember. I say like 100 and some stitches to finish my challenge. So that one will get smaller. So yeah, if I bored you with my story, too bad.
Leave. You know where the exit is?
Those are just some of the quirky things that went on in my life. Again, the reason I am the way I am.
Alright, so I worked on my hedgehog theory. Now the wretched little frog had to visit me the other day.
That was probably karma for not making me enough coffee.
Oh yeah, you messed up my hedgehog. Alright, they can't see the hedgehog. Mom, they can't see. Oh. Alright, so I had to completely redo all the brown down there. Doesn't that look like a Dr. Seuss bird?
This right here. See? So here's like his beaked and
His feathers and his
and
chest.
his, like little goofy legs. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss
saying.
is in my hedgehog. Anyway,
Just saying.
so I fixed
Dr.
this.
Seuss rocks.
I love Dr. Seuss.
Love Dr.
Mom
Seuss.
I used to be in a, what was it, like a little book club thing when I was growing up.
So the town we lived in was very small.
Yeah.
And we had this little tiny library. I mean, like, the library was like this
It was
big.
the size of our house.
And they would have, in the summertime especially, they had what do you call it?
It was like a reading program. It's like what I do here at
Anyway,
our
the
library.
librarian that was there, this was the first librarian, and then a family friend of ours took over. Yeah. But anyway, they had a hard time reading the Dr. Seuss books, so they would call me up and ask me to go up and volunteer and read Dr. Seuss. And I can't remember, what was the one that they used
Fox
to
and Socks.
Fox and Socks. That was what Miss Charlene was known for, was being able to do the tongue twisters and Fox and Socks. So you're just getting all kinds of background stories today. You were probably bored out of your gourd.
They're probably wishing that you would now do a reading of Fox and Socks.
Hush.
Let me go find Poe while you show these.
Alright, so yesterday, Meal Hill Monday, I worked on cappuccino. Here's another one. Seriously. I am almost done. So I have this right in here. Got some beadwork, and of course this beadwork across. I need to finish bringing these beads across. And then of course the button. So hopefully when this one comes back out next month, it's a finish too. Debbie, look who's here.
Debbie, look! I pulled her out of the window. She's baked.
She's a baked potato. She's so sweet. She's like, why am I on camera?
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Debbie.
She's boiled. She is warm. Which window was she in?
Your window.
While the sun
Dalton's
comes
door
in.
is shut.
Oh, that's right. Dalton's still doing zoomy zooms.
I have one class today, so I got out.
Are you done with all your stuff?
I am.
All
I
right,
was.
I'll talk fast.
That's why I love to find this one.
So, okay.
You can just see her little head.
I did this one for 2 different challenges. Stacy did a challenge on the Stitching 911 page. So, and again, sampler September. So I brought this one out. And I ended up, what did I put in this one? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't grab my notebook. But that's how far I got on this motif. I am missing 469.
And I don't have it.
She doesn't have it. And I know it's around here. It's in something. And when I get all done with this, I'm going to find it and go.
But maybe it's a good thing that we had to get a new one because dye lots.
Maybe. I don't know. Alright, and then this one I have in this week's challenges. So here's one for you. So I have decided I don't like this pattern.
I know she's not going to ditch it.
I know I'm not, because last night I texted Preston when he went to pick up Morgan, and I was working on this, and I'm like,
I had to work the night shift last night.
so, do you like this? Do you still really like this? He's like, oh yeah, I love that one. And I'm like, and I couldn't find my scissors to slice my wrist, and Dalton wouldn't take me out of my misery. So.
You need to scoot over, you're going to get cut off. This way. Towards me. No.
So, apparently I'm going to finish this one. Maybe I'll have it done for our 40th.
50 years
I
later.
really don't like working on this one. And I have it in like 5 challenges this month.
Talk about trying to get this thing done.
I just am not enjoying it, and I don't know why. It's on 14 count. It's a gorgeous color palette.
It's a really pretty piece.
And so last night I put in like 140 stitches. So I worked on this blue, and then I worked on the butterfly some. I'm just not feeling it. And maybe it's because we've got so much going on, and I don't know. For once, I'm actually having a project that I'm just not
She's
enjoying.
had a couple of those, though.
Yeah, but this one is just...
No.
And I say that every time I pick it up. I gotta find some mojo to get excited
That's where I'm
about
at
this
with
one.
Kylo Ren. I was
keep
all
thinking-
excited and then...
Yeah, I keep thinking maybe if I do some backstitch so I can see something. And maybe that's what I'm going to have to do is just suck it up and do some backstitching. I don't know. So, that's where I'm at. Moving forward for the week, of course, Mill Hill Mondays. I will see you guys before I start Shabby, so I'll show that one to you. We're hoping we can start our owls. That's our goal, like I said. Maybe Sunday we can do that. Saturday we've got a whole bunch of stuff. She's got to work. Dalton's got a sports physical. There is a very minute like this big possibility that he might actually have football this fall. So keep your fingers crossed.
And the people that are getting to play, I'm so happy for you guys.
Yes, it's awesome. Very awesome.
We're going to be joining your guys' team.
Yeah, right? I have the seahorse to work on.
I've got Jack and Sally and the Hedgehog Fairy.
I need to give Starry Night some mess, some
mess?
some blah blah. Starry Night some love. Who else do we have? We have all of our magazine challenges that we want to work on.
Trina and I have our start this month if she ever gets her package.
Yeah, thank you, Post Office.
So sorry, Trina. I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to think what else I have in my pile. I want to work on the Nesser for Halloween.
Your boys' room for this week.
Oh yeah, I've got my boys' room I get to play. Oh, and TikTok.
Yeah, you're right.
That's another one that I definitely am gonna. If I don't get it done this fall, I'm gonna put it on the to get done list for.
How many of you think of TikTok crock when you hear her say that?
Right. And I didn't like Peter Pan.
I love Peter Pan.
I
love Peter Pan.
could not. Even as a kid, I was like, no.
Okay, but I'd rather be on Neverland right now than here.
Wait till 21 gets here. I'm just
I'm
saying.
20 years old and I'm not going to be in the mood to deal with that shit.
Right. All right. I think that's all we got to say. No vocabulary word today.
It's been a week, so you guys just get the sarcasm and the cynicism that's just oozing off of us to you.
That's right.
And I just lost my voice because of the hay piles yesterday.
So I think we're good. I have nothing else to do.
No, I'll try to fix the lighting again. I don't know what happened. I
No,
think
we
my
opened the
settings.
windows too,
No, it's my camera.
Is it angry?
No,
My
I
nose is
went in
angry.
and fixed some stuff on the photo side, and now the video side is all.
Is that our technical term?
Yes.
So we're going to take our technical terms and our coffee.
We're gonna scurry off so I can get this video up and not have to splice anything.
All right. You guys be well. Take care. And above everything,
Be kind.
be kind.
Bye.
Bye, guys.